Hey gentlemen, it's Carl, your audio producer, and I'm a couple weeks behind on episodes. I was on vacation, but I heard your request to verify what Nate said. Yes, in 7th and 8th grade, we were given a special reward trip if we kept our grades good, and we were, as you can tell by my grammar, and we kept out of trouble. We got to take a trip to Valley Fair, and as someone who is a particular coward, I don't like roller coasters, so I would just play bad fair games and lose a bunch of money. But one particular time that Nate was recalling was I paid $1 for 3 softballs and threw the first one right into a milk jug. That was a game that I think Tanner was referencing. And I got on the first throw. And the next two didn't go in, but get one and you get a enormous stuffed gorilla. And he was a dark blue, very hairy. And some of the other kids who saw me crush it started trying to hand me the balls to throw for their chances, and the lady working behind the counter just gave a stern no. But that pretty much sums up my fun experience at Valley Fair. But yeah, I guess had good luck that day. Have a good show.
Hello and welcome to issue number 66.
Keep going.
Of Headline Heroes. Fuck, you'd think I would look at that before. Of Headline Heroes.
Keep it going. Keep the momentum, baby.
Keep it going. A comedy podcast where we take today's headlines and create a comic book origin story. My name is Drew Mick.
My name is 65. Fuck. My name is Nathan Haynes.
Damn.
And I'm Tanner Ackerman.
Thanks, Carl, for calling in. Good to hear your voice.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for, rubbing that vacation in my face, but thank you.
Now, right away, I do want to ask, there's no way that Nate was also on this trip, right?
No, I was. We're in the same grade.
But Nate, it said that people who kept out of trouble got to go to Valley Fair, right?
Oh, I had to stay on the bus.
Oh.
They did not
like
let us
Harry
roll down
Potter.
the windows.
Couldn't go to Hogsmeade.
I think I lost 20 pounds in sweat that day. It was pretty good. So who's the real loser?
They took you there to watch as punishment?
Mm-hmm. You could hear their screams of fun from the bus, but I was in the parking lot the whole time.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know what you actually did to get in trouble a lot, Nate. But
well, the classic kid stuff.
That is.
I smeared peanut butter inside of people's books because it looked like a sandwich, and I thought that was pretty funny.
You
go to Costco, Sam's Club, if that's your flavor. You get
none of those,
a big old
right.
vat. You get at least 2 jugs of peanut butter. If they do not have 2 gallons, you go to a different store because they're trying to rip you off. And then you do take other people's books, and you just every other page, man. Well, if you're being economical, every other page, put some peanut butter in there, kind of smush it down. Well, this guy himself a peanut butter sandwich. I mean, it looks like one.
So, what did you get out of this?
Well, they'd have their book in their backpack and be like, turn to page 74, and they'd be like, shit, I can't turn the pages because it's all full of peanut butter, and also it's ruined. But
did you do the thing where you'd pretend like it was a monster and then squeeze it and it would just ooze peanut butter out,
it's haunted by a peanut butter ghost. See how it's got a bunch of peanut butter coming out of it.
The monster book of peanut butter.
See, the thing is, that only works once, and then everybody just knows that you're the peanut butter book guy. But you gotta keep trying. Always keep reaching.
Yeah, that certainly is worth the bus grounding.
I also hit a teacher. But it was probably the peanut butter thing.
It's just so jacked. It was definitely the peanut butter. Wish I had a big gorilla.
You got me.
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but I guess if you're calling yourself that, then yeah, I'll say it. I don't think I want you as my gorilla because
no, okay.
Well, no, of all these things that you're saying about the peanut butter, I don't think I want that in my life.
Well, I suggest you don't open your book. You don't open your bookshelf, is what I was going to say.
Don't open.
Well, it is sort of like opening now that there's so much peanut butter in there.
It is just a wall. I'm looking now. I'm offended you didn't go with Crunchy, but whatever. Mm-hmm. If you had to pick one page if you only had time to do one page in the textbook, what would you do?
Probably the scene when the page when they throw the One Ring into Mount Doom, because you'll never know again if they did it. You'll always wonder when you get there, like, did they do it this time?
It could just scope ahead a little bit, but all right.
I mean, could you bring yourself to?
No, I couldn't.
That's what I thought.
Oh, hey Tanner.
Hey.
Do you have anything funny to say?
No, I just when you were first asking Nate what he'd done, he's like, just kid stuff. I thought I was gonna say something like, just some light arson, Grand Theft Auto, just kid stuff.
What else did Carl talk about?
His vacation.
The milk jug game.
He won a monkey or a big old gorilla. Oh, Carl said he was a coward.
Hey, you know what, Carl? I am also a coward. I just I don't like the roller coasters either. Don't like the heights.
That was Carl's deal, I think.
It's just a height thing.
I think it was height. I don't know. He could speak to it. No shade, but yeah, that I can verify.
Yeah, that
he didn't go on the rides. That is, I wouldn't call my friend Carl a coward.
I will.
Do you like roller coasters, Nate?
Yeah, I love roller coasters.
Do you really?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't call myself like an enthusiast, but if we go to a theme park, I'm going to go on some roller coasters.
Man, so the one time I went to Disney World, the fucking rock and roller coaster, that was like the one roller coaster I wanted to go on, the Aerosmith one.
Yeah.
Fucking closed.
Oh,
down
man.
All day. And it was apparently closed all week. So mad. Instead I went on Tower of Terror, and that just fucked me up.
Yeah, if you don't like heights, that's a bad one to go on.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
Dude, can I... I've been waiting for a sort of a pulpit to preach from for years now about rock and roller coaster, if you'll oblige me for just
I guess
a second.
This is as good a time as any.
I mean, you kind of set me right up for it.
Yeah.
When I went to Disney World.
Nah, but moving right along.
No, wait, no, come back.
No, okay, go right ahead.
When I went to Disney World, they have a rock and roll. Well, I was in 5th grade, maybe 4th grade, doesn't matter. I was a young lad, and we went to the park with rock and roller coaster in it, and I really wanted to go on rock and roller coaster, and my mom said we couldn't go because it would, quote, give me something to come back for. But I knew then, and I knew it now. She just didn't want to go on that fucking roller coaster with me, so she said I should just come back for it. Never forgot.
Oh, shout out Paula.
Mom, put me on blast. The whole world's hearing it.
Have you been back since?
Yeah, and I have gone, and it was awesome.
While I've got this pulpit, while we're talking about moms at Disney World,
oh god,
if you'll permit me, the one time I went, we went on Splash Mountain, and actually I've got 2 stories about my mom at Disney World, and we went on Splash Mountain, and all of us you're going through, and there's Briar Rabbit, they're doing the animatronic thing, and then at the end you do the big splash. You go down the big waterfall. After we did that, we went up to the photo booth where they take your picture at the top, and I looked, and I'm having a blast. My sister, my dad, and my brother all having a blast. Where's Mom? Oh, there she is, curled up in a ball behind my brother.
Oh
no. So I had to buy that. I think I have that around here somewhere. Yeah, so that's my story about my mom at Disney World.
Didn't you have another thing?
Oh fuck. Yeah. It's not as exciting as the Splash Mountain
I'm ready
one.
for it.
We got in line for what my mom thought was a nice train ride around the park. You know how amusement parks do that, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And because it was a train.
Yeah.
And it was on a track.
Yep.
But as we were in line for at least an hour, probably longer, because that's just how it is, we came to realize, or my mom came to realize, this was actually a fucking roller coaster that was just disguised as a train, and she was not happy about that one.
Oh,
but she took it like a sport.
Ride?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I went in 2000. It was
Did you ride
15
it?
years ago.
I'm just because I was wondering, because the one that goes around the park is definitely just a train, but the minecart one is like a roller
This
coaster.
was definitely not a train,
No,
because we
Drew
hear this
considers that a
rumble.
roller coaster.
Dude, it was lit. Loved it. Do you have any stories about your mom at Disney World, Tanner?
No, I've never been.
You're gonna have to take your mom there.
We've been to amusement parks, but
You would hit up that sweet Adventureland.
yeah,
In, good
I
old
went to that,
good old state of
every
Iowa.
year. Yeah, the roller coasters are kind of tame, so she would go on any of them.
Are you kidding me? The Green Dragon? The double loop? Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a second and you're done.
Yeah, but it's the longest second.
It's nothing like real.
My
Like,
life.
what's that, Valley Fair?
This is just Iowa stuff we're talking about.
You know that episode of Bim Bam where they just don't do any questions and just talk about random shit for 15 minutes? Maybe we could just do that.
we're on the right track.
All right. Should we? Do you want to ask me what we do here?
Yeah, we should maybe move on. Well, you've already asked yourself, so why don't you just go ahead and do that?
All right, Nate. Well, every week, as you'll remember, we scour the internet for various headlines, the strange and bizarre, and we put them in a list. We pick one at random, and we use that as an origin story for a superhero or a supervillain. Tanner, what did we make last week, and what are we making this week?
I'm glad you asked.
Me too, because I forgot.
So last week, we basically just recapped the movie Mouse Hunt with Nathan Lane and not Matthew Broderick. And the result was we created the hero, the Chetinator, if you're in the first part of his story arc, or the ex-Chetinator, if you're in the second part where he's reformed and, I guess, what is it? Not learn the error of his ways, but basically is converting these mice.
Came to an understanding with the mouse. Like they became best friends after being sworn enemies for so long.
Yeah. Bingo bango.
Yeah.
So that means this week we're making a villain.
Yes.
And the article that I picked ahead of time here. Oh no, I exited out of the thing that had the number on it. I'm just gonna read the headline. You guys will have to find it.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
this is a fun little thing.
All right, so the headline is: an obviously drunk guy in Ohio told police a pig was following him. He was sober and the pig was real.
Whoa. Okay, and this article comes to us from Ruth Ann Gallagher of the Wicca Ship Down podcast. Basically, that's a podcast where they just explore Wikipedia, click in the random button, and see where their journey takes them. So give that a listen. But
oh boy,
a lot to unpack here. How often do we come across the 2-sentence headline?
Almost never. Isn't that like not what you want in a headline?
It's like a headline, like one singular is weird. So
yeah, headlines.
Headlines heroes. No, doesn't work.
Doesn't work. So I don't know if we can do this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna exit out of it.
Oh, just kidding.
All right. See you guys next week.
We're doing a villain, right?
Yes.
Also, we will mention the irony of the pig in a police car now, so that anyone that thinks they're funny is actually unoriginal and trying too hard. What the fuck?
Got him.
That's what the police said. They posted that on their Facebook.
Yeah, that's fun. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I thought that was just the...
Oh, I gotta see more on this Facebook post. Oh my god. Oh, apparently somebody owned the pig.
Yeah, most pigs have owners.
Not wild boars.
Is that true?
They're like pigs.
Yeah, but why would there be a wild boar in Ohio?
Why is there a pig following this man in Ohio?
I think
lots to unpack here, Tanner.
All right, so what is the villain here?
Actually, why is the pig following him?
Yeah, is it a stalker pig of some kind?
What do pigs eat? Literally anything. Never mind.
Literally anything they can get their mouth around.
Yeah.
I was going to say maybe the man smelled like bacon, but then I slowly processed where bacon comes from.
They'll eat it. They will seriously eat that.
Yeah, you have to be careful with pigs because they're smart and they'll just eat basically anything you leave in their pen.
Oh yeah, I know they'll eat each other even if one of them dies in there.
It's like I had a friend who had to leave hoses and stuff, bad hoses in the thing just so they would have something else to chew on.
Jesus. I thought for somehow when you were saying that, I heard you say I had a friend who had to leave, and I thought you were going to say leave school because the pigs were uprising at his home.
It's a real Animal Farm situation.
4 feet good, 2 feet bad. 2 feet good. Or no, 4 feet good, 2 feet better.
Yes.
I fucking hated that book.
Did you?
It made me so mad.
At the pigs?
Yeah.
Okay, well then yeah. That's what's supposed to do.
That was the point. Yeah, I know. But just annoying. I just...
Was there... Oh. Yeah, the sub... Yeah, I got that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's I don't get it. These animals are just being dicks to each other.
I fucking hated about that book? Just the idea of animals talking. God. What was that?
It is pretty absurd. What the fuck?
What an absurd thing. Anything with animals talking. Charlotte's Web? No, get out of here. Babe, Pig in the Big City. That's all right.
Dr. Dolittle. Does that count, or is it just he can just hear him?
He can understand them. Whoa. I don't know. I guess what's absurd about that is that he has this weird superpower.
I don't know.
All right.
That's necessarily absurd.
Yeah, what villain can we create out of this thing?
Is it the man? Is it the pig? Did somebody send this pig after this man? What's going on?
Ooh, hit pigs. Pig Mafia.
I also was thinking Pig Mafia.
Ooh, Pig Mafia.
Go
Is that something we can go off of?
Pig was struck by lightning, became hyper intelligent.
Turned to bacon.
A pig.
He always smells like bacon.
A pig fell in a vat of toxic waste with a copy of The Godfather. He came out like Vito Corleone.
You know, or like maybe, what if I mean, this is like a modification. It was like, what if it was like in the movie? I don't know if this happened in The Fly. Did you ever see that episode of The Simpsons where it's like a treehouse of horror and Professor Frink is selling a bunch of stuff, and I think Bart and a fly both get in a teleporter.
Oh yeah,
and they teleport, and he becomes half Bart, half fly. What? It's just like that with the pig and a copy of The Godfather.
So it's just this pig, and then it's a book, like half a book,
or maybe a mafioso goes in there. Where's my copy of The Godfather? There it is with that pig and that teleporter.
What if have we? I think we've done something with teleporters before. What if it's the thing where like the brain switches around?
Have we done a teleporter before?
Yeah. What teleporter have we done?
I know for a fact.
Curious.
I know for a fact we talk about the Fly.
But the Fly is different than. That's not what happens to in the movie, is it? I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen the movie The Fly actually.
With Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, I know who's in it. Does he go in a teleporter at the same time as the Fly?
That's what happens in that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so that's what The Simpsons was based on.
This is funny because I'm probably going to cut this, but we talked about this, and Nate expressed like he didn't know what the Fly was about.
Shit,
you were
right.
thinking of the Metamorphosis.
I was trying to think of that. That helps me remember. Thank you.
And I was like, okay. I was listening because I thought Nate was going to fall into the same trap that he had before. You never learn, Nate.
Metamorphosis, fuck. Meta short giraffe, fuck.
Oh no. We could do teleporter, and then what does that happen? What happens then?
I mean, I thought your brain swap idea was pretty good too. If we want to shy away from teleporter, like, I mean, if we just want to make sure we don't tread any similar
mostly ground. Because I like the idea of human goes into pig, and then like pig mind goes into human. So like that's some just fun stuff there. You know,
sorts of shenanigans.
Well, we should probably back up. Like, how does this happen?
That's a good question.
I had a thought, but we would need to expand on it more. What if this is a guy who is in the mob and then does something wrong? So then the head mobster is just like, we're gonna take your head. I'm gonna punish you. We're gonna put you in this here machine, and we're gonna swap you with. I'm gonna try out my new machine here, and then like it goes horribly wrong or horribly right, and so he becomes a pig, but then slowly takes over the mob as a pig.
Though I had another idea.
Yes.
That we don't have to go with at all, but I want to put it out there.
Yes.
So, the mafia guy's hanging out on a farm, and he just sees the pig just enjoying its time in the the mud, and he's like, man, I wish I could be like a pig for one day. And then the pig says the same thing because he sees the mafia dude in his nice suit.
And then they both throw a coin in the pig trough.
Now, why does this? I guess is it ever even explained in Freaky Friday why that happens, or is it just cause?
I don't think so. I think it's just cause, and then they have to like realize that they love themselves, and then they switch back.
Maybe the mud was struck by lightning.
Okay.
We don't have to do that, but I wanted to put out a Freaky Friday situation.
What's that one with Rob Schneider?
Hot chick.
Oh,
hot chick. What happens there?
A hot chick goes into Rob Schneider's body. And then he starts like having all the abilities of animals, like starts flopping around like a dolphin in water.
That is a different weird Rob Schneider
that's
thing.
What I thought you were talking about.
Huh.
I'm looking that up. That's called The Animal, of course.
What the fuck, Rob Schneider?
Dude.
Stop doing those type of movies. I mean, granted, this was 15 years ago.
Here's my thing about Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider does what Adam Sandler does, except he can get away with it.
I don't even think he does things anymore. His most recent film was in 2010, and that was an Adam Sandler movie.
I think anymore he's just like, I know I'm contractually obliged to like cameo in all your movies, Adam, but like I'm gonna just chill on my ranch until you knew me. That's right, he's a rancher.
Is he?
I don't know, but he is, because I'm now picturing Rob Schneider as this mobster.
That's fair. So
I guess, how do we want to do this? Is it a Freaky Friday situation?
Do you guys want to hear what the animal is about? Because it's sort of we're tangentially related to what we're discussing.
I think that movie is played so many times on Comedy Central that like I've caught bits and pieces of it that I've seen that whole movie.
Read me the synopsis. I want to know.
Marvin, Rob Schneider, is a man who doesn't have what it takes to fulfill his lifelong dream to be a cop. But his luck changes when he's critically injured in a car accident and a deranged scientist secretly uses animal organs to rebuild him. Energized by his new parts, Marvin leaves his weaknesses behind and achieves instant fame as a super cop. Now a hero, life is going great for Marvin until his animal instincts start taking over his body at all the wrong times.
I think I found the next movie we're going to watch.
Yeah, so is it that then?
The organ thing?
Could be.
I think we almost can't. We can't steal that from the animal.
Yeah, you're right. They'll get all over us on that one.
So we got two scenarios. We got Freaky Friday, or we got the machine that Dawn, I guess, put him in as a punishment.
Mm-hmm. Now, is there a weird way to combine this? I've got it. The machine runs off coins.
But like it's a little well that you have to throw the coins into for it to work.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it punishment because he did bad mob thing?
Yes. What's a bad mob thing?
He put too much ricotta on the cannoli.
Not possible.
Okay.
Is that what's in?
He dropped the cannoli.
Is that what's in a cannoli?
What?
Is ricotta? Did you say ricotta?
Yeah, it's ricotta cheese. Well,
okay.
I mean,
I've never had one.
It depends on the cannoli, I guess, but you can have ricotta cheese on there.
Yeah, I thought the cannoli was like a dessert thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very sweet cheese.
Oh, you know what I was getting it confused with?
Pizza.
I mean, I know I knew they weren't the same thing, but when I was imagining in my head, I was imagining you filling a cannoli with cottage cheese. And I was like, I don't want that.
Tass.
Cottage cheese is awful. I like
cottage cheese. I
don't like how it looks. I might actually secretly love it, but I just don't know it.
I think
it looks like the worst.
I think I'm the same as you.
When I open cottage cheese, it looks like a thing that I should open and be like, oh no, this went bad. But no, that's just how it is.
Yeah. There was a time in my life where someone told me, cheese is mold, right? And I mean, scientifically speaking, yeah, that's right. But like my little mind could not process that and just refused to eat cheese. Because the thought of that just disgust me.
Yeah, that's not fun. My brothers used to like to point that out when I was eating pizza, but I kept eating it, just being slightly grossed out.
Just like I'm imagining you saying, ew, stop, and just like still eating it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Pretty spot on.
So I'm confused. Is it a mob thing where is that where we left it, the machine, but then getting punished?
Yep. Maybe he forgot to drop off the Don's grandma at her doctor's appointment.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, that'll do it. So he becomes a pig. It's his mind now in the pig.
Yep, and the pig starts slicking back its hair.
Yes. Does what happens then? Like, how does this guy who was punished become the pig mafia?
It could be some sort of like Planet of the Apes type situation, but
he uplifts the pigs.
Yeah, but how does he make the pigs smart? Well, pigs are pretty smart.
Pigs are real smart.
So do they just need like a leader, and they were able to start?
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Animal farm pigs, then.
Yeah, are they walking on their hind legs just like an animal farm?
I don't know. No. Yes.
Whatever they need to,
Whatever gets the job done.
Yeah.
If they need to sprint, maybe they're gonna get on all fours.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, come in here. I got a job for you. I think it's gonna be a 2-foot job. Oh, all right. And he stands up on his 2 hind feet.
Just to be sure, these guys, we got to make sure these guys are different than Stomp and Chomp, right?
Well, yeah, one's a mob and the other is a Roman legion.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's true. We've done
Huge
sort of
difference.
the like smart animals attack humanity before, so I just making sure.
Yeah, that was like 40 episodes
Oh,
ago.
they're attacking
Yeah, I mean,
humanity.
ain't nobody remembering.
They're just doing mob shit.
They're just doing
I'm just
mob.
making sure. I'm just making sure.
Nate, stop it.
They're just like, have an Italian restaurant open, but in the back they're selling like counterfeit Janko jeans.
Excuse me, is your maitre d' a pig? No.
No.
What? No.
You would think that, but no.
But later
my-
that guy's brakes are chomped through and he dies. So like,
Wow.
Because pigs will
you
fucking
don't
eat
you don't
anything.
ask questions. You know?
They eat his legs?
No.
Brakes.
His brake lines are chomped through.
Oh, okay.
What did you think I said?
I thought you said legs.
Oh, no, sorry, brakes.
I mean, they could do
but
that.
maybe they just like crush a person's legs. Oh man, you know how like pigs will like roll over and just crush shit, more specifically their own babies. But like, what if they just roll over and crush the legs, and that's how they do it? Hold him down, hold this guy down, and then he's like, no, not the legs, and the Don pig comes out and just rolls.
Don Piglione.
Don. Oh my god,
Yeah.
we've done it. We've named him
Ah, shit, yeah.
Don Piglione.
Damn it, okay. Well, we got that out of the way.
Damn. Yeah. No, that's it.
That's it. That'll save us time later.
Yeah, it just crushes the legs. Does this pig mafia go up against the mafia that changed him, that did this?
Yeah, maybe they form a union with them at first, but it's all like a ruse. And they have it all set up for one day that they're gonna assassinate like all the top people in the human mafia.
They do it during one of their funerals.
Oh shit.
You know, it's like a real red wedding situation. Like Shifty died. All right, truce. And they just slaughter him and
Is
eat
that what
him.
happens in Is that what happens in those movies? don't
I think
know
that
what happens.
happened in
No, one of them
World
gets
of
murdered at a
Warcraft.
toll booth in Italy.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
He gets shot like a lot.
Was he all right?
Yeah, he walked
Did he pay the
away.
toll?
I think he does pay the toll. I don't know if he gets to pay the toll or not, but then they just pop out with some Tommy guns and just, man, they smoke him. You guys know the scene in Goodfellas when they just got done burying that body and they go to that one dude's mom's house and she serves him spaghetti at like 2 a.m. and pulls out that painting that she did?
Man, I've actually seen
No, but I
Goodfellas,
love
but
hearing
I
about this.
don't remember this at all.
You remember she just pulls out a painting and her son's just like, I love this painting. You look at it, you got this one guy looking over that way, you got the dog looking there, and then this guy going, what do you want from me? And it's just like 2 dudes in a boat with a dog is what the painting is. I swear the scene was like they were filming it at his mom's house for real and didn't realize she would wake up, and they just like filmed what was actually happening. I'll show you guys later.
All right. I have a couple other questions to ask. What happens to the pig that is now in the human body?
Lives on a farm.
Okay. Upstate?
I mean, I wonder. Do you think the Don Piglione has to keep tabs on his old self, or keep him keep him around so that nobody
I had the
knows
same
what the hell's
thought.
going on?
Like, what if he keeps him around as like his muscle? You know?
Do you think the pig in the you think he'd be like, no, I'm cool with this because like I get to be in a human body and I get to punch, which I could not do before as a pig.
I get. Oh man, these I can punch.
I can run with these gams of mine.
It's got thumbs too. You can grab things.
Yeah, that's all right. Actually, this guy just did not have thumbs. That was his mob name.
No thumbs.
Tommy No Thumbs.
Tommy No Thumbs. Till he became
So-
Don Piglione.
And then he had hoofs. Really no difference.
Yeah, that's why he was so good at being a pig.
Also, okay, another question I wanted to ask. What in this article, this guy who was obviously drunk, like, was getting stalked by the pig. What did this guy do? What happened there? Was he...
Maybe he's a member of the mafia. Maybe he's... I don't know if he's the Don that, like, punished him, and he's just tracking him down.
This is Tommy All Thumbs.
Yeah, he has nothing but thumbs. He has
All
10
thumbs.
thumbs.
10 thumbs. 10 thumbs down on his feet. 20 thumbs on this guy.
Yes.
And he's being chased by...
Tommy
Don
20
Pigley.
thumbs.
Tommy 20 thumb.
Thumbs is such a good mafia nickname user, you know?
So
There's
are
Tommy
they
Two
are they
Thumbs,
related?
and he's the dweeb. No, surprisingly,
Yeah, I
actually.
guess 20 Thumbs is a different last name than No Thumbs.
Yeah. Their last name, it's their family name.
No relation.
Generations went by before 20 Thumbs was actually born.
It was really convenient.
There's Tommy 40 Thumbs, Tommy 7 Thumbs. There's Tommy Thumb. There's Tammy Thumb. She's in there. This is just, I guess this is the Thumb Mafia.
So the Pig Mafia is taking on the Thumb Mafia.
Yeah.
Or they had a fake truce at first or something.
Who was how many thumbs did the main Don have?
14 thumbs.
Where were they? Not where you think.
Yeah, not where you'd think.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Unless you were thinking his beehole.
Would you say the 14 thumbs were up his butt and to the left?
Yes.
No, it's actually to the right.
Oh, you're right. I did have my directions mixed up.
It would help if you had thumbs to point. Anyway, yeah. What else do we need to talk about?
Well, we got name. Thanks to Nate.
Yeah. Bravo, Nate.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah. We got the names of just about everyone else. We've maybe made more names for any character, like all characters in this one, than we've ever done in any previous episode. Like, I think our previous record was like 2.
Probably,
but
yeah.
Yeah, because we had, Tommy, the Tommy gun guy.
Tommy Tornado.
Tommy Tornado. And then, of course,
What was the other
Windshield.
one? Okay.
Then we
Her
had
name,
Double
her
Shot.
IRL name, I don't remember, but
Do you remember his name?
Eric.
Tom. Oh God, we always do this.
I remember. I will never forget it again.
Evan.
Devin.
Derek.
No.
I don't. Please say end my suffering.
It's Dylan.
Dylan. I'll never remember that.
I guess. I mean, do we have anything to do with costume? Like, or is it just like a
Does he
very
wear-
funny? What?
Does he wear a nice suit?
Yeah, like a pinstripe suit.
Yep. It's purple.
The fedora is actually like perfect. Like for once, it's actually can be used here. Do they? They probably maybe don't carry guns. They are just a force on their own. Maybe.
And they ain't got no thumbs.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, the other mafia has no thumbs or too many thumbs.
They have too many, if not.
Too many thumbs. Can't use the gun.
A hand with 12 thumbs on it, just gripping a gun from all sides. It's so weird.
Simultaneously turning the safety off and shooting it and loading it.
Yeah, dude, having that many thumbs would be an advantage, I think.
Yeah?
Do you want to get some more thumbs?
It's higher evolution, dude.
What a shitty mutant that would be, though.
Hold up, I gotta call
Okay.
Stanley.
I think just the suit, and then like maybe all of the pig henchmen are wearing like white V-necks and like cargo pants. You know, real menacing looking, and fedoras.
The most menacing look known.
Mm-hmm.
Cargo shorts and a V-neck.
Dude, you can fit so many things in those cargo shorts.
Mm-hmm. But not guns. They can't use them.
Nope, but they got a lot of marbles.
A whole shitload of marbles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cigar?
No, I'm
Mostly
good.
because I like that visual. Oh, okay.
This is the kind of comedy that people come here for. The real stuff that they crave. Who's on first, you know?
That classic bit.
Well, that Team Tanner's loving it.
Comic book cover then. I think we're done. Like, wow.
It's probably like a human is on a farm slopping through some mud, and there's a pig standing by the fence that's dressed very nicely looking at him.
Oh, so just contemplating like, I wish I had a good life and I wish I was that pig. Is that still happening?
No, it's the human's the one in the mud. The pig's the one looking at him.
Oh,
It's like
real
role
fun
reversal.
role reversal.
Yeah.
But how do we get the thumb mafia in there?
The pig has a necklace with a bunch of thumbs around it from all the mafia
Are they
people
real
he's killed.
thumbs or?
He's killed 2 mafia members. He has 40 thumbs on his neck.
Yeah, he killed Tommy Two Thumbs, the just normal guy in there. There's only one slot for a normal guy, and then they killed Tommy 38 Thumbs,
Yep.
all on one hand. Believe it or not. God, that's morbid, but
And fun.
I mean, got to do it. It's fun. It is very fun. I will give you that.
I don't know. Did you guys have a better idea?
No, I like that actually.
No, I think that really illustrates the point. Do the pigs, I guess, like, do they just live on a farm, but that's their base of operations?
Is that too much of a stereotype?
No, I think it's great.
All right.
What do you guys think? Like mafias, they always like enforce shit, like they're extorting businesses. What do you think a pig mafia would be like doing? What would they be enforcing? No bacon, maybe.
So they'd be like attacking anything with pork.
Yeah, pork, ham, bacon, sausage,
Canadian bacon.
oof.
The worst
Yeah, just
topping.
none of that. Unless it's with pineapple, then it's all right.
Ew, no.
I can't. I won't do this. I can't. We all need to learn to agree to disagree.
I know you're
Never.
on my side though, Nate.
Oh, I am. I mean,
Yes.
I am.
Yes. All right.
You guys are on the wrong side of history.
But it's a battle. The battle lines are so clearly drawn, and ain't nobody stepping over them.
This is just a crunchy cereal kind of just situation again.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Hey,
fair.
for all you listeners out there, don't tweet at us because we know the right answer already. Anyway, moving on.
Are you Moosh Head or a Crunch Nut?
That again.
Let's get back to that. Mush head or crunch nut?
All right. I think that's. I think we're done. I think we're done. Tanner,
What's
you don't
up?
think you do?
What?
Can you play us out?
Crunch nut. Crunch.
Crunch. Wait, no, Mush Head.
Yeah. Crunch nut. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Finally. Thank you.
What is
Lord?
this?
66.
66. All right.
Yeah, like,
do you actually want me to
execute
play us out?
Yeah. Do it.
All
I
right.
think Drew wanted to talk about crunch nuts more. I don't know. I'm getting a real.
Well, yeah, I would, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'll edit out anything else you say to prove that I am right. The crunch is the righteous cause.
Okay. So this has been issue number 66 of Headline Heroes.
And it's a weird one.
It was a weird one. We made Don Piglione, the Rob Schneider pig.
Oh shit, I forgot he was Rob Schneider. How
He was voiced by Rob Schneider.
Yes.
Coming to theaters in 5 years, probably. He'll do anything. At this time, we'd like to thank Brett Jacobson for creating the art for our show. Brett has a tattoo across his chest that's just literally a like full body portrait of Rob Schneider.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
tastily done.
Do you think he No, I need you to be honest. Do you think Brett likes pineapple and ham, or do you think he's not?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna guess that he doesn't, and
Could you ask him,
I am
please?
gonna check and find out now for sure.
Yeah, thank you. You don't have to do it on air, but you can tell us.
Flood the voicemails, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for the voicemails, everybody. We probably will have some more coming
Yeah,
up,
just-
right?
Yeah, we do. We have plenty. But leave a voicemail if you agree that pineapple is the right thing. Number is 596-676. That's not it. 319-596-6766.
And if you think it's not, don't feel free
Don't
to
call.
just
I will
fuck
ignore
right
you.
off. We also want to take this time to thank Carl Sorensen, who did the music for the podcast and does all the post-production for all the audio. And if you would like to work with Carl on any sort of musical project, if you need music, if you need a post-processing on your podcast, if you want somebody to just put some notes on some sheet music for you, you can go to Carl. He'll help you out. You just got to reach out to him at carljsorensen.com.
All right. If you have any articles you'd like to send to us, send them our way. We'd love it. We have that email, headlineheroescast@gmail.com. We have the Twitter at headline_heroes. We have the voicemail, which I already said, but I'll say it again. The number is 319-596-6766. Go ahead and leave us anything. And I saved the best for last. The subreddit is a thing, and you
It's
should join
bumping.
it. Is bumping. It's like a disco in there.
It's popping off.
Oh, it's Carl again.
Yeah, Carl said that he loves the cast. He loves that cast, and I didn't realize he meant the podcast. I thought he was referring to us as the cast of Headline Heroes.
Oh,
No, so he doesn't love
I'm
us.
sure he likes us.
I guess he doesn't love us. But joke's on him. He's been on this show twice, 3 times maybe. So he hates himself. Played yourself, Carl.
Congratulations.
But yeah, get there. You want that. Whatever you're listening to us on, we'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button, and then also tell a friend about us. And finally, thank you for listening. We hope you'll pick up the next issue of Headline Heroes.